Hi guys, TinaGale here with my Scrappy Ideas, and I have a layout share for you today. These are the layouts that I did in April. There might be a couple that I did, well, no, just April, because I went on vacation in May, so I don't think I did anything that week before that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So this first one does have a process video. I used pink paisley, and there's a combination of the memorandum line and the C'est La Vie, along with the cork hearts here from them, and then I had some embellishments from Cocoa Vanilla, just a doily for my stash, of course the Bloom collection, Maggie Holmes Bloom, that's where all of this came from. So just a really fun layout that I did, and this one was for the Crafty Maven Getaway. So really enjoyed that one. I like the design of everything over here, and then just bringing out the title and journaling and embellishments to this side. For this one, it's called The Sweet Life, and this was one that I used the Jelly Bean Soup Red Raspberry collection. If you've been following me, I absolutely love this collection, and I think I have pretty much used it all up. I used just scraps on this layout. Had a lot of fun with the title and the gold thickers. I believe there's a process video for this one too. I used a sketch from Scrap Our Stash. So just a fun layout. I love doing little clusters down here and then keeping everything across the top, and added a little bit there, so it just kind of brings your eye through the layout. So another fun layout. This was a layout I did for Paper Issues design team, and we were product spotlighting Cocoa Vanilla, so I used their Hey Boy collection. And then I went and added in just a few things from their first boy line. So they went together really well, and that's something I like to do, is combine different lines from the same manufacturer, because they use the same dye inks and formulas, so they usually match really well. And I just couldn't wait to use some of the embellishments. This was the Bits and Pieces collection from the Hey Boy. So it had this little Scrabble tile and robot, and it had transparencies, printed transparencies, so just lots of fun things. And this was one that I got in a hurry, and there's a process video for it, so I just came really close to ruining it with my ink and all of that, and then saved it with a stamp. So if you're interested in that, be sure to back up and watch it. Okay, this one is from the Fancy Pants Atwell collection, and it's a double page Disney layout called Inside Out. So this was from the Flower and Garden Festival last year, and so it was a display about the Disney movie Inside Out. So a lot of fun. This was a Scrap Our Stash challenge, and I don't believe there's a process video for this. I'm not sure, but I used all of the paper from the Atwell collection, the puffy stickers. I also added in just a few puffy stickers from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, so I think these right here. Used my Fisker's punch to punch some clouds for some extra embellishments, added the flare. So just a really fun double page layout. This layout is one that I have a process video for. I used a Scrap Much sketch, and I also was inspired by the Scrap Your Stash challenge. It was a book challenge, so it had a color scheme and just kind of a summer feel to it. So on this video, I showed how when you want a brand new collection, but maybe you don't necessarily need it because you're not going to have that many photos. Like, I don't have a lot of beach photos, but I really wanted the Simple Stories collection. So I just purchased the ephemera pack and then pulled in papers from my stash. So these papers were some really old ones. These are from October Afternoon, Saturday Morning, not quite as old, but this is from Little Yellow Bicycle, and it's at least 5 years old, if not more. I tell in the video. I did some watercolor techniques, some fussy cutting. These little yellow clouds were from the October Afternoon, Saturday Morning collection, and I just fussy cut them out. So be sure to check that video out if you're interested in using up your stash, as well as having some new products but not breaking the bank. Alright, and this layout was an absolute blast. I pulled the title from a t-shirt or t-shirts that you see at Disney all the time, and I just think they're so cute, and I had these really funny photos of my husband and I, so it was just a perfect title for these photos, just to tell a goofy little story. So I used the Simple Stories Life in Color. The background was a paper from my stash, so I believe it was a Studio Calico paper. I used some mist, some enamel dots, wood veneer. I have this really thick twine that's from close to my heart that I absolutely love. It's been showing up. I have several different colors. It's been showing up on my layouts quite a bit here lately. So, yeah, just a really fun layout. This layout here was for the Click Kit March Challenge. So I used some My Mind's Eye, My Story, and all of this was made with a 6x6 pad. Their sketch had some circles throughout the background, and I ended up doing lots of different sizes and just creating a background and did some watercolor behind it. And then fussy cut some butterflies from the patterned paper to use for embellishments, and then added this little gold thicker. And so just a really fun, easy layout, but really, really pretty. Okay, and this layout was made for Paper Issues design team as well, using the Simple Stories Carpe Diem line. So another just fun layout, scrapbooking old photos. I think all last month I scrapped old photos except for just a few from our Disney trips. But yeah, this is my son way, way back then. And this was also used, the challenge from the scrap room, where we had just specific sizes of papers to work with, and we could do anything with them. So I did that, and that's been a challenge that I've really enjoyed, and you'll be seeing some more come up. Be sure to stay tuned in June. I will be guest designing at the scrap room and using their Flavors of the Month kit. So, and I did their challenge again for it, just because it wasn't an assignment, but it was just so much fun to take all these different sizes of paper and just stick to them. You can't add anything else. So just a fun challenge to stretch you. This was another one done for Paper Issues, and again using the Simple Stories Carpe Diem. The colors in it are really great for Disney. I know most people think red and black and yellow and all of that, but really there's not that many things in Disney with those colors. But they are bright and fun, so this is really much better matched to Disney photos, or at least mine, so it's a lot of fun. And these were just of my daughter and one of her roommates, her first semester, getting autographs, and so it was just a fun layout documenting how she was getting to meet as many as she could. This layout, there is a process video for it, and it's one of those layouts that I may end up going back and redoing. For now, it's going to go in my album because it is an older photo, but you can watch that process video for how it all changed up, and just didn't turn out as cute as what I wanted, and I love this photo. So, and the big thing is this is really competing with my photo and some of the colors, but that's really competing, so I may go back and rework this a little bit. And then this was for a crop that I was doing, an online crop. Just used some really old patterned paper and embellishments and stuff, but again, it was just so, so pretty. This is actually a felt scalloped embellishment that was in my stash, so just some really old product, but you can bring it up with the new designs and new trends and just make it look great. This is another one that I did during the weekend crop using an older line. And then these last three are double page layouts, and they were a kit from Scrapbook Generation, and they're all from a drive-through safari that we had done a long time ago. So I just used the kit and changed it up for how I needed it to fit the photos that I had. So that's one double page. And then I have this one. So it's using the Simple Stories collection, and it was all cut apart sheets. So it really made it go really quick. And since, you know, it was a drive-through safari, so we had a lot of photos that I wanted to go ahead and put in. and not a lot of journaling. It was a fun time. We went with family, and but mostly just wanted to get the pictures in. So again, the basis was a little bit from the kit from Scrapbook Generation, and then I just changed it up to fit my photos. So that's a look at what I have gotten done for April, and I'll be back next month to share what I have done in May. Not quite as much since I took off for vacation, but I do have a lot. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's a look at what I did in April, a total of 19 pages here. There were some that I did not include. Most of them have process videos, so if you enjoy watching process videos, be sure to back up and watch those. And in June, I'll be back with lots more. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Bye!